I got to talk about the Imagine video that all the comics feel brave enough to make fun of. I said it earlier here today. They've got to wait for approval, from the rest of the country before they make fun of people. When we make fun of them, it's harassment. When they make fun of an approved celebrity, it's, ha, these guys are the best. And that's what happened. You had the Imagine video come out. Surely you've seen it. Do we have to play it, the Imagine video?
I think everyone's seen it.
I'm giving the Imagine people a pass here. No, of course, the Imagine video was terrible. It started out with Gal Gadot, who that to me is the worst one of the bunch. Gal Gadot. She's done one thing, Wonder Woman, that's it. And they present her to us as if she's an actress who's been with us throughout this whole life of ours, as if she's Brad Pitt. She's been here the whole time. You haven't. You were in Wonder Woman. The movie was terrible. You played a fictitious superhero. It was just wrapped up in the girl power movement there, and now you're this icon. You're not my icon. You're not in a leadership role of actresses. You're a B list celebrity, in my opinion. You haven't done enough work to gain our respect yet. So they do Imagine. I guess send over Imagine. We'll play Imagine.
It's all in the note. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
The fourth one down.
The fourth one.
Up one. Down one.
Perfect. Oh, this is so good. Here's the original Imagine. Everyone saw Imagine. I got nothing to say about Imagine. Of course, Imagine was bad. If you want to hear... what would they call that? Where they talk about commentary about Imagine, just turn on any show out there or anyone's Twitter. And I know you can always feel one when they come out. You go, oh, this is going to be one that the whole world makes fun of in the same style I make fun of them. But this one will be okay. Here it is. Gal Gadot.
Hey, guys.
You're going to see it one more time. I have a point here.
In self-quarantine. And I got to say that these past few days got me feeling a bit philosophical.
Ooh, here it comes. And you've seen this.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
Here we go. Now it's...
No hell
This
below
guy.
us.
Above us only sky.
A black man.
Imagine all the people.
A white.
Living for today.
I love that they got Silverman in there. The one person in this video who probably can't deal with any of the criticism right now is Silverman. Of course she does. What were you thinking, Silverman? Don't you have enough whereabouts where you go, I get hassled every day online. They're going to hate this. You don't have enough. Silverman don't know.
You think by now she would get what people hate, what people like.
By the way, I don't call her Sarah K. Silverman anymore. I call her Howard K. Stern. I don't know why. So here, everyone's seen this.
I get it. You don't have to play the whole thing.
So there's Sarah Silverman and all the people, and this was... mocked by everyone. Again, all the comedians that claim we harassed them, all the comedians that have hit block and told us, oh, wow, you're just going to talk about people more successful than you.
If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
Oh, yeah. Remember I was mocking, there was this woman actress the other day on Instagram posting, on-set photos of her as a cop in her little NBC drama about her being a cop. I go, so silly, dressing up as a police officer. So goofy. And she said that to me. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So, yeah, everybody's mocking this. It's A-OK to mock and to parody. You don't want to be caught. First of all, I would say you don't even want to be caught mocking this. It's too easy. It's so predictable. It's nice. It's nice. At least they think this way. But this is the way I think of you, Joe DeRosa. This is the way I think of you, Anthony Cumia. All you people who say, stop making fun of me. We'll show you some of the parodies that have been going around. And what's worse than the Imagine video that everybody hated? Well, I would say the Imagine parodies. might be equally as bad or worse. Compound Media got together, the East Coast comedians. This was spearheaded by a Redbar foolette. This is a female fool of ours named Chrissy Marr. And you'll see her at the beginning of this video. She's redheaded. She's got 2 layers of teeth. She's got a regular row of teeth, and then on top of it, another fucking row of teeth.
Damn.
And when she smiles, when she smiles, the world frowns. She spearheaded this. She goes, you know what? We're going to do a parody of the Imagine video, but we're going to have all the East Coast comics sing. And you know what? We're going to make it about, we're going to do a joke about how the virus is from China. We're going to call it what do they call it? Kung Flu, yes. The Kung Flu, very original. Have you seen this going around? The Kung Flu!
How did they come up with it?
Chop Fluey! I mean, this is not your own creation. This isn't your creative mind coming to work. This is, everyone on Twitter said this. This is something that everybody has said. So when comedians who hold themselves to these very high standards, I mean, they call themselves artists, we should be respecting them. Never film their sets. Don't blow their punchlines. These are artistes. They are much more in tune with what's going on than the civilians could ever be. They know funny. We're just here to watch them. Let's see what the brilliant comedians of the East Coast put together. Many of you have seen this. This is Compound Media's take on Imagine. But they're going to do it. They're going to do it about the Kung Flu. And Chrissy Marr spearheaded this. Again, here she is, the beautiful redhead, really holding her lip down to her. She's going like that because I've been making fun of her gums. Every time she opens her mouth, it's like Miley Cyrus or a physical horse. And you see everything, and I've been making fun of it. So now she's going, everybody, she makes sure she talks like this. Get your lips sewn. This is what people do. This is what professional people do. You get your lips sewn to your gums. So, and you talk, it sticks like this. We don't want to see the gums. I don't know if people didn't know.
I thought she was using the horrible gums to distract people so she could pick your pocket. Like, yes, she steals.
By the way, people who don't know this, she's a thief, a literal thief. She was bragging a few weeks ago about they went to a Christmas party. They had an office Christmas party for Compound Media, and they were butted up next to some other table, and there were all these gift bags there, presents.
There was a bag on one of the tables.
Right.
And it was like...
Wait, like a shopping bag, a purse?
Bag.
Go on.
Shopping bag. And I'm looking at it. I'm watching a lot of people leave. I'm kind of lingering around. Everybody's getting...
Because you want to steal this bag.
Well, I'm going, there's probably nice clothes in that bag. And I'm just like sort of hanging around. I'm standing around. And I was sitting next to Larry. And he was like, just take it. I was like, I'm just going to take it. So I took it and I walked out with it.
And she took them while the couples weren't looking
Someone's
and took them home. $400 worth of somebody else's Christmas present she stole. She was bragging about it. I got $400 worth of free sweaters. We called her out.
So if you're about to stick up for her, think of that
This is a
family's
thief.
Christmas.
Full thief. She's evil. This is what they decided to do. I'll try to call out the comedians' names as I play it. It's going to be the same thing as Imagine, but they're going to sing Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting.
Very clever.
Very funny. Here we go.
Everybody was Kung Fu
Chrissy Marr.
fighting.
Those kids were
Some black guy from Compound. No one knows him.
fast as lightning.
In fact, it was a little bit frightening.
All right. Louis J. Gomez. This is... I really can't have you being a Gas Digital subscriber any longer. This might be it. Louis, why are you working with these people? Why do you do this? Yo, doggy, it's all fun. No, it's not cool anymore. This might be the turning point here for this Louis J. Gomez.
Yeah.
So let's back that up. You got this black guy, no-name black guy, Louis J. Gomez. Here we go.
In fact, it was a little bit frightening.
But they fought it with
Joanne Nudchevsky.
There were funky
Aaron Burr.
Chinamen from funky Chinatown.
They were chopping them up.
Jesus Christ.
They don't have a limiter on this. That's 8 times louder than the last one. I don't even know who this is.
And they're chopping them down.
It's an ancient Chinese
Anthony Cumia.
art, and everybody knew their part.
From a fainting
Some
and a
guy.
slip to a super Chinese kick.
Everybody was kung
Some
fu
guy.
fighting.
No one knows him.
Those kicks were
No one knows her.
lightning.
In fact, it was a little bit frightening.
Gino Disconte. Look at the pixelation on that. I mean, really, this is Minecraft has better graphics than this. I don't know what
my
to call
God, look,
this.
his
You can
face
see
is-
square. It's really bizarre. You're seeing it through a screen of a screen, but this is pixelated to all hell, and it's got a blue filter over it. So he's using like the Snapchat blue
You
skin
literally
smoothing
can't
thing.
even tell what kind of animal he's
No.
holding. That's how bad the camera quality
yeah, this
is.
could be any small wooded animal from the zoo. Very bizarre. Look at that. That's his webcam. So he's using like a free tablet.
He got it in a cereal box.
Yeah, like he doesn't even have like a real computer. He's using like a tablet that came free with a rebate. You know, you buy enough printer ink, they give you a free tablet at Staples.
But
That looks
somebody
awful.
else redeemed the printer ink. He can't afford that either. And then they
Yeah,
gave
he doesn't have a
him
fucking
the
printer.
free tablet
Yeah.
because they wanted to get
So
rid of
he's
it.
so poor. He's definitely getting.
In fact, it was a little bit frightening.
Why is it blue?
But they said it was
Some whore.
extra timing. There was funky.
I was talking about. I go, these East Coast comics, they're as dirty and scummy as the West Coast comics are greedy and vain. Like, you know how the West Coast comics are all greedy and vain, and they care about looks and stuff and vanity. These guys are the East Coast comics are just as much scumbags as the West Coast comics are vain. Gross, dirty people of the night, bar people. They're open to getting chlamydia. They're like the show Girls, where everyone's a big dump. Here we go.
Billy Chin and Little Sammy Chong.
He said, here
Bill Schultz.
comes the big boss. Let's get it on.
We took the bow by
Oh,
the
this is
hand, started
Stacy Pressman. She's just a singer at a bar. Really, I mean, nobody knows who these people are. This isn't like a who's who. And you got to see what they're trying to do. They're trying to own it. Somebody's like, I don't know who any of these people are. And Chrissy Meyer writes back,
Precisely.
That's the point.
That's the point.
oh, the point is to put out a really cringe video.
That makes
with,
you all look pathetic and awful.
Yeah. It's not a troll. It's not funny. It's not cool. They're trying to own every criticism they get. People go, this is fucking just as cringe as Imagine. And Chrissy Meyer will be like,
That's the point. You're actually not smart enough to understand what we're doing.
playing with the hands.
A sudden motion made me skip.
Who's
now
he?
we're into a brand new trip.
Everybody was kung flu
I don't know who this is.
fighting.
Those kids were fast as lightning.
Never heard of you.
It was a little bit frightening.
Another black guy no one knows.
But they fought with expert timing.
Sam Tripoli. Now you're going, what is Sam Tripoli doing? Just anyone Chrissy knew is in this video? Why would Sam Tripoli be in this East Coast comic compound gas digital mashup?
We love you so much, China, and we accept your apology. Namaste.
Wow. Toilet paper, a toilet paper joke. Who's this guy?
Lord help me.
Oof. So you guys thought that was going to bring smiles to people? Joy? Let's show some of these funny interactions here. What do we got here? Let's see. The comedy genius behind the Kung Flu video will respond to anyone.
This is
says,
Chrissy's boyfriend. Frank Pellegrino.
Frank Pellegrino is Chrissy's boyfriend. He was like the executive producer of this Kung Flu video. They say some troll, some hater says, don't praise this video. It's as cringe as the original. Thank you. and Chrissy Marr's boyfriend who put this video together. Listen to what he says. That's the point. Congrats and thanks for playing. I don't think so. Okay. Whoa. Sorry. That's not the point. Don't praise this. This is as cringe as the original. That's the point. Why would you want to put out something as cringe as the original? What point are you making, sir? The guy goes, no, it was supposed to be funny. It wasn't. He goes, I edited it. I know the intention. And the hater says, LOL, so the Kung Flu wasn't supposed to be funny? And then he goes, I'm not going to explain how satire and parody work to you. If you don't find it fun, silly, or ironic, then I feel bad for you. Namaste.
And I like how he went fun, silly, or ironic to avoid having to say funny.
Yes, because it's not funny. Yes, you say fun if it's not funny. That's great. I'm not going to explain how satire and parody work to you.
He probably typed funny and then deleted the two letters.
He had to back up. Well, not funny, but it is fun. Then this guy writes, wait, so it's supposed to be funny? And he says, no response. That's the end of that. Let's see. We've got some more defending the video. Not everyone is smart enough. Let's see what this is. This is Chrissy Marr.
This is just a light sampling. If you go to her Twitter and read all her replies, you can see much more.
So somebody said, when comedians try to be ironic and just make another bad video, and Chrissy Marr's retweeting this, and Chrissy Marr says, not everyone is smart enough for satire, parody, etc. This is how I talk as a joke when I say etc. and put those slashes. Not everyone is smart enough for satire, No, we get it. We understand you're making the parody. It's bad. It was terrible. We're just not smart enough.
She must be even dumber than we think. I feel like I give people too much credit when we
of course. You give everyone credit.
And then they just surprise me with how simple their minds are.
Look at this. Is this in response to something, or should
this is just in response to the situation.
So everyone's making fun of this. And she goes, all art is a mirror. Whatever you see in it is actually a reflection of yourself.
Okay.
Somebody says, this is too heady for 90% of the fans you get from the podcasts you go on.
Oh, come on. I didn't
and
even
she
see
goes,
that.
I'm trying to diversify. So she's trying to pretend like I made this really smart video. Now, is it smart? Is it a great parody? This is the best. This happened late last night. Someone else that we make fun of. Somebody else named Steven Crowder. So over in New York City, the Compound Media, Gas Digital, scumbag, dirty, thief, poor people comics all thought about Kung Flu, right? Let's do Kung Flu. But down in Dallas, Texas, you had a guy on Adderall who we hate named Steven Crowder coming up with the exact same premise for a joke, showing how unbelievably hacked this is. Now, if I'm a comedian, I'm better than all these civilians. I'm smart. These people don't get parody. Should the whole country be making the same joke as me? I don't know. You would think a comedian would have a more unique take. Ladies and gentlemen, Steven Crowder making the same exact joke with a much more polished video. It's Steven Crowder with Everybody Was Kung Flu Fighting. The parody music video. Two fools, different parts of the country.
Everybody was kung fu.
Wow, let's have one. Welcome to Redbar. Oh, they're so much funnier than us. Cheers. Woo! Wow. So isn't that nice? And this made the Compound video so much better for me. I go, this is perfect. How embarrassing. So Compound Media made a Steven Crowder tape. Cool. Very funny. Yeah, if you don't get the point, this is as hack as it gets. But there were other people. Let's see. We've got Shane Gillis. Even Shane Gillis.
Chinatown's fucking nuts.
It's crazy, dude.
It is full fucking China. Dude, it's fucking Chinese down there.
Mr. Chinaman himself thought this was too cringe to get involved with. I don't know if Chrissy saw this. Chrissy actually tried to get Shane in that video. Unbeknownst to her, Shane says, "We were going to make a parody of the Imagine video too, but midway through we realized it was corny and funnier to just trick our friend into singing a full song and release his video only." Blah, blah, blah. So even Shane Gillis didn't want to participate. He found it to be too cringe and corny. Okay, so there it is. The comedians, they're willing to make fun of people as long as it's okay, and they're all doing the same thing. Very creative comics. Very cool.